The greatest war in Call of Dragons history continues, and we're breaking down, as I called it, the Iron Curtain Defense by RoG and RoV's amazing builders here, and we're going to do a deep dive and explain to you guys why this is honestly so good and so powerful, and players should be taking note on how to build from these guys. Hello everyone, yes, smash like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy one and only. And we're here following on next day of the war, but instead of covering BTR and EDS, they had so much love yesterday, and I want to give a big shout out to you guys for supporting the channel. We're here looking at the RoG and BR war with IL, right? So we've got RoG and RoV, two alliances in the same server. They are a family. They are very powerful together, going against BNR and their other union ally, you know, in their server. It might be like B and H. And then you've got IL, right? So this is basically almost a 2v2 in the, you know, spectrum of things. Some people might call it a 3v2, some people might call it a 2v1. I'm just going to call it a 2v2, right? Let's just be civil, right, about things. But what we've got to break down is this beautifulness. This is insane to look at as a builder, because when we come back and zoom out, it doesn't look that impressive, right? When you actually look at the amount of territory they control, you might be like, guys, there's not that much territory. They're actually bunched in and they're just kind of not doing anything. But it's when you start to understand how good each one of these different little flag positions are, and each different thing has a role, right? Every flag, every bit is a key piece to the puzzle. And if you are a attacker, this is going to be your worst nightmare, right? Because what we're going to do is use live draw, right? And live draw you guys love, because you're going to be able to understand exactly what we're talking about, right? So B and R are going to be entering through this chasm where the arrow is. You can see, obviously, there's one flag here, a second flag, and a third flag that they all have to destroy, right? But those three flags are strategically placed there to surround these three centerpieces, because by doing that, what it's allowed the obviously alliance to do is pretty simple. You have to destroy all of these flags, otherwise there's gonna be the one spot, the smallest square, that's always covered by a flag, and by doing that, it's delaying you longer and longer from destroying stuff. And the cool thing is, let's just argue BNR is going to be targeting this flag right here, right? Well, because of this, and this has been all on the RoG terms, RoG have the beautifulness of just being able to just bring some activity, come over, and just fight through their choke point. And the thing is, if they start to, you know, get overwhelmed, they can pull back, and they have already one keep, two keep, and the spire, all as firepower, just coming out and destroying the enemy, on top of all of the towers, or turrets should we say, surrounding this back entrance. So this is a really good way of holding up, right? And on top of this, boys, we've not even got to the best bit about it, which is even scarier, right? So that kind of gives you guys a little bit of a basic premise of what's going on here. But now let's go a little bit more in depth. Let's get a little bit more in depth and explain even more crazier. Because let's just say, hypothetically, you bust through those three flags. Let's just say you bust through three flags. Let's just say you are strong enough that you was able to go bang, bang, and bang, right? You're able to do these, and now your task with attacking the center. So, you know, this seems a bit easy, right? Three flags on top of each other, guys. All you gotta do is destroy three flags all at the same time. No. Because the thing is, the way these are all positioned, again, you're not going to get as many builders, so you're not going to get 100% build rate, you know, on here because of the mountains and stuff. So that's already obstructing your time. And then on top of this is what gets absolutely sketch, and you'll see this in a moment. If you destroy these 3 flags, guys, this flag here and this keep here both overlay to cover this section of the mountain. And that's very important, because if you can see, they've mirrored it here and here. And by doing that, they've done it again by doing this. Can you see? Can you see how crazy that is? Like, even if you destroy these 3 flags, guys, and you want to take the spire, you still can't, because you have to physically destroy all of these other 4 buildings in order to even go close. And the thing is, I just think this is the first time in history, Call of Dragons history, where we've seen this, and now you're going to be able to actually notice it. So look, here's the spire, here's the coverage from both of the middle flags and there. And now look at this. This is the bottom flag here, and it's already touching the top corner covering that zone, as well as the fortresses. Look, the fortress goes all the way up to the top side of that second flag, right? So it's not even on the bottom side, it covers it. And then when you click on the alliance keep on this side, it's just the same. Or not to keep the fortress, it's the same. Same with the flag here, protecting as much as it can. The weakest spot of this defense is that top side, as you kind of saw. But even then, it's going to be too hard to penetrate the Iron Curtain and this whole defense structure here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that bit of breakdown. What we're going to do now is showcase some PvP, right? So here is some PvP that followed on later on. I will apologize to any of the BNR and IL guys if you were fighting earlier on. I personally didn't catch it. I've been busy, as you guys know, doing the video that you seen yesterday, as well as other content, and obviously trying to get this video ready. But I was able to stream last night for about 4 to 5 hours, so I was able to capture some decent footage. But to be honest, RoG and RoV being menaces to society, because BNR doing a fantastic job building as far as they was able to build. But as you can kind of see, spoiling alert on that little top side, you have the Iron Curtain spreading out its red velvet carpet and slowly putting one flag out from its actual initial setup. And by doing that, it was allowed to touch one of these flags that BNR was building, and without hesitation, that flag is being built. So you can see it here being built to now destroy the other one, right? And this is being upgraded now to cover any cannons, you know, anyone trying to teleport any closer is going to cover them. So you can see straight away, these guys doing some crazy stuff here, pushing through, defending the flag that RoG wants to destroy perfectly with a really pushed setup, which I really do enjoy. I like it. I like when you're trying to destroy an enemy flag, you've got some troops there, you've got more troops in the middle of it, and then you've got more troops ahead of them. So no matter what, any instance you can walk back and fall back on, you've just got troops everywhere, right? They're just surrounded. You're defending, you're protecting each other. I think it's amazing. But you're probably wondering what's happening with IL at the moment, guys. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if IL currently was watching Netflix. I don't know if they were watching my stream. I don't know what they were doing. But for the entirety of this, whole area what I was watching, these guys were chilling. They were just chilling and watching BNR get destroyed. And I'm just going to say, guys, I expected a little bit more. And the funny thing is, I wasn't the one who only noticed this, you know. I'm not the only one who noticed this, guys. We obviously got the boys to notice this. And as you can imagine, boom. RoV drops in a nasty rally here. And this rally is cooking and will appear a report for you guys, earning over 1.1 million merititos, as Mr. Guns would say, right? We got over 1.1 million merits earned through Goresh Skogul just walking through with a Venomous Lizard, and these guys, these max players, not learning the lessons, not understanding the basics, clearly does not watch MrSneakyy's content, because guys, this shouldn't be happening. This is disgusting, you know? Like, all of this, I don't like watching. I don't like seeing bad players attacking rallies and taking unnecessary deads and just unnecessary damage. It's just not needed, right? But that's what IL and Max basically were doing during all of that time. I'm going to be honest. And I'm not happy about it. And I wish they were doing a little bit more. And even later on, and I did miss it, I did give the guys a little heads up. I told them, why not, you know, go and swarm. They were AFK, but they weren't, you know. But here is RoG's little funsies over. There was another rally that came through trying to do the same thing. However, this time, these guys let it through. And I thought I must put it in. You know, I can't be mean to the IL guys all video. I have to put in Gaio here. You know, Gaio just... or Geo, should we say, you know, doing the solid and trying to destroy this fort, realizing, you know what, we don't need the fort, but we are on a black couch, you know, casting. We are getting absolutely bukakied with different magic spells. Every archer coming out, seeing Bia die first there, Bia getting called out. Then Shapolo second to die, Sensei third, Geo next, then Rasa, and at the end, Papa G, the last tank standing, clearly the top G, as his name says. So, guys, just saying, everyone, you saw it there first, Bia, if you are watching this video, you owe everyone, including myself, when you see me in-game, over 100 million resources. I'll take it with interest every day. You don't pay it, it's fine. I am a mafia boss, right? Now, finishing off the video, this is again a little bit more to just showcase what I was watching, and you can check this all out on the live stream. Little pinned little comment will be on the screen around here. But you've basically got RoG doing a fantastic job destroying the flag and basically now just defending this next flag. This flag was put down by BNR to try and expand their territory, as well as try and get a little bit closer to the Iron Curtain before they are actually touching it, right, with a flag so they can destroy it. But RoG here doing a great job not letting them, and even I'm assuming when I went to sleep, this maintained. They was not letting these guys do anything, and you can see here IL just still not doing much, pulling back and just watching these flags get built on their side. Maybe they're just waiting until they get closer, you know. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. Maybe they're waiting to get closer so they can fight, but I just think I would expect a little bit more if I was a BNR member from IL in this little fight we've been watching, and obviously from the day. So, hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you've been loving the coverage of this greatest war. This has been the RoG side. So this is the zone 3 of Dolen, or Dolen, if you want to check it out on 2409. So this has been a really fun one. Yesterday's video was on, obviously, the greatest massive push between EDS and the BTR. That is in the other zone 3 of More Breezer. Just to give you guys that little bit of information about, if you're going to check it out in 2409, where to look and where these fighting zones are and who's where, right? So, hope you guys enjoyed it. With that, we're going to call it a day. And with everything said, smash the like button, guys. Smash that subscribe button. And you know what to put in the comments down below if you are a member. Put that brutal activity. The most thumbs up, we'll soon see who gets it. And maybe I'll put it in the next video. And until the next one, stay safe, guys. Stay sneaky. And peace out.